Lately, I've been maining
I tear through the cloudless night,
Moon Knight,
just like the moon.
just like the moon. I cleaved. That's so cool. All right, let's go.
The moon gives me strength.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste
Oh,
on this
yeah.
backward planet.
Yeah? What do you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun, mini black hole.
War journal entry. This world is
The battle starts in 5,
talking
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need
Let's
to do
go.
is capture the mission area. Got it?
When I find whoever did this to the
Ah.
world, that will be a bad day for them.
Good old Frank Castle out there.
Needs some rain and firepower.
Just embrace the light.
Let's see. Who's here?
Thanks, Maynor. Now you never eat sushi again.
Let's
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh no! Oh, that was bad and embarrassing. I threw my jumped right in front of her. Okay, so that was really bad on my part.
Come back from far worse than that.
We did it,
Moon
Spider.
Knight, Moon Knight's just so cool. Just look at him. But let's try again. We're gonna go for the flank. Over here, I think.
You're welcome.
Vengeance is served.
Then we're gonna push in. Right there.
All right, that feels better.
Healing.
Guys are about to shoot at us.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Oh. Let's try to get her. So the thing about Moon Knight is that he's gonna like,
Great.
there we go. Nice.
Sometimes. Or a dagger.
Right there. Oh.
Whatever. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Don't you never rest.
Oh. That once that Iron Fist caught sight of me, that was it for me. Oh, we got a revive. Hell yeah. Alright, so I shouldn't head up in there. Ooh. Oh, man. Costumes feel good. Oh man. Yeah, I heard the wonder there, but
Still not dead.
4-3, not doing great. Not gonna lie,
Can't lose
I do
control.
worse as Moon Knight than I do as Black Panther, but he's just
Here. I'm doing this.
something about him just so fun. I don't know what it is. So,
Battle's over.
Us gets the hero. We have a winner.
here. Damn it, I almost got my ult off. I forgot that he has to throw an Ankh the place that he wants. You open a portal on us, can't shoot. Yeah. Alright, let's try fighting.
Khonshu, watch over me.
Khonshu. Fine.
Watch this spot.
I'd know that Ankh anywhere. Bogey's incoming.
No. Fuck it.
You're welcome.
Medicine. Hold your horses. It's exciting. You dish it out. I can take it. Guard your horse. You are my horse. Surrender your strength.
Psylocke. I'm caught fighting the
Back where I started.
Alright, well, we won that one. Not really, I think, due to our doing, but hey, what are you gonna do? Mainly just, you know, distracting him so well.
Khonshu has guided me this far. I trust him.
So with Dagger here, Cloak and Dagger,
Bright as the moon.
we can turn invisible in this space. And so,
30
enemies can't see us in
before you
here.
attack. Get
Has
ready.
its uses, can help you get away, help you escape.
I'm not eager to put another life at risk on the battlefield.
Cap, daijoubu. Spider will protect
Spider
me.
will protect me.
I certainly hope so. I
Daijoubu.
won't let you become another Bucky.
If I end up a super cool cyborg assassin, I promise I won't blame you. Deal?
Yep.
The battle starts in 5,
5.
4, 3,
Spider's
2.
really strong
One.
too. Love her.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
I wish the grapple was like faster, but
Can't be brave without being
it's something like
afraid
strange where it's
first.
like maybe it's because we're in the third person, but it feels like we're not moving that fast.
This nightmare. Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
Our heads.
There's somebody who needs a bullet. Something here will Punisher's down. Crazy.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Time to drain.
Whew.
Time to drain.
Let's take them out. Oh, Punisher's got hit. Are we like on a mirror match team? What do we got going on here? We got 2 Punishers, 2 Rockets. Okay, I had a minute before.
I've come back from far worse than that.
Love that effect, man. Moon Knight really is the Batman of the MCU. For those who don't know, now you know. He's so cool.
Found one of our targets.
Sorry, buddy. Didn't let you do that.
That feels better.
Here.
I am ready to put on a show.
Stop them from getting here. Damn, this freaking Luna's using so much healing.
You captured more than half of the mission area.
Punisher's down.
Keep going.
Crazy.
Rock.
Surrender restraint. Vengeance is served.
Get out of here a little bit.
Good. You need the power. Punisher's down. Crazy.
Control lost.
Judge, jury,
Alright. Not bad.
It's
We're at 11 and 7. We're the ace of this team. That's not a good sign. Oh,
back
someone
again.
left the game.
Great.
Tribal disconnected from the server. Okay, we lost our healer. Not good. I gotta keep forgetting I had my invisibility thing. Ooh, let's
Khonshu
fall back.
voices we should retreat.
Don't mind me. I'm
Okay,
just
fall back.
dying.
Damn it. Nah, but we should go back. Mark is good at targets Moon Knight.
Back
I
again.
wanna assume.
Great.
Back.
Bright as the moon. Revenge is sort of my specialty. Love battlefield medicine.
This is real firepower.
I blew out Rocket's head.
We are undefeatable.
Kill me. Oh man. Alright.
Good.
Losing this
You
point.
needed it.
So thing about Moon Knight is he's really not like
Time to drain.
almost got away. Oh man, that's hilarious. So that's what I thought was happening. I almost made it in there. Oh, I gotta use my invisibility. I keep forgetting.
Far worse than
It's
that.
always on cooldown. Always off cooldown. I just always forget about it. Oh, we lost our second, our first. Lost the second objective. Okay, one more. To be fair, that map's not the best for me as Moon Knight, just because a big open space in the middle. I mean, I guess these maps aren't.
I'm the Fist of Khonshu, protector of the overnight
Okay, this one's
travelers.
a little better for me, but yeah, been loving this game. Like, look at all the characters; they look so cool. Right here.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You kids should stay out of this.
It's our world too.
Art style, I feel like is, you know, instead of going for like a hyper realistic, like
Bringing Wakanda to the stars
That's so
was a
pretty.
dream of mine since youth.
hyper realistic, photorealistic version, they've gone for like the stylized, like even the look of them. They, like Moon Knight kind of has this outline about him,
3,
almost
2,
like cell shaded in a way.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Probably shouldn't keep using that right away. Ability, but whatever.
Good thing I packed some extra magazines.
And we can make it. Oh no! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, okay, we make it here. Woo! Close. Okay.
Prime attack location.
Here we go. The more of them I gather together, the more of them I can hit. Which is why I took those guys out there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Trying to distract him. I'm hoping my team takes him out. Oh, man.
You know what to do,
Now, I don't heal. Let's see, I
The wounds are gone. Thanks.
don't. Wounds are gone. Is that Michael? Wound? I think. Now we're gonna come in over here. See, there's just more. Kind of just more hidey holes and areas to be at. If I land my shots, get out here now.
There, ahead. I found them. A little pick me up.
I am ready to put on a show.
Time to drain.
And it didn't stick. All right. Punisher is trying to take me out. Hilarious.
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
There's two of them there. Whoa, the healing. Incredible. Oh, I got two Onks out there. Damn, I should have used the focus on her first instead of my ult. That was my fault.
Back
All right,
again?
let's-
Great.
Back again.
I'll be disappointed if they're a no-show.
Oh my.
The area is
So
almost
fun.
yours.
Alright, we should be able to win this one. I just gotta get back in their back line again. Release us. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. They're probably gonna make a push. Okay, that's... Oh no. Here we go. Okay. Not good. Yeah, when I realized that everybody was dead around me, I was like,
Focus on the battle.
Getting hotter than ever.
Alright.
Wind and thunder are by your side.
A bomb of life.
Okay, okay.
Be strong.
Look at that turret.
Co-op time.
Okay.
We are unstoppable.
Punish.
Their team's capture
They're
progress has
waiting
passed
for
the
me.
halfway point.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Oh, so we switch off of Moon Knight to deal with their.
This is
They've got a
real firepower.
Judge,
and 11.
jury, executioner!
Got him. Kind of like about taking these moments where you know, like, okay, I can finish them off here.
There, ahead.
Right here, I don't think they see me.
I am the
Yeah.
light in.
So that's the kind of kill that I'm supposed to go for. Like, I could have finished them off with my melee if I wanted there, but like going for their supports, he's a backliner. And also, not really. Like, you can fight in the front line with him. I just choose not to. Just because, I don't know. He just... I'll shot him 30 feet. You can get such different angles and take them off guard and kill somebody before they even know what's going on. The surprise is just crazy. Let's get some upvotes. Good healing. We won that one. Everybody did a good job. One more round. And the queue times have been so quick. Look at that. Already match found. Let's go.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
All right, who we're gonna go with this time? Again, this map's really good for Moon Knight. Did Black Panther yesterday mostly. Playing other heroes and things like that, but just mainly just seeing what works. Let's see. Got a Black Panther, a Spider. Got a lot of backline. We don't have a healer.
Who are
Rocket.
you calling a rat?
He works good with Punisher.
Get ready.
So all these team abilities pop up, and this is what's super cool.
That's some nice armor. you
Basically,
got
an
there,
ability I
sweetheart.
wouldn't
How much you
otherwise
want
have.
for it?
Ammo overload, drive in the target direction. The
How
Punisher
about
and
just one arm?
Winter Soldier receive infinite ammo and faster firing.
You're killing me, kid.
Not
Crazy.
yet, but I'd be careful if I were you. The battle starts in 5,
Oh,
4,
I didn't. No, I can do that.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. Don't forget, securing the mission area is your top priority.
All right, let's go, team.
A lot of stuff I never signed up for in Special Forces.
I'll patch you
Ice. Oh, I was about to say. I see you getting hurt already.
Fucking hurt.
Neutralize the arm.
I shouldn't have put that there. I should. Oh, the Ankh. Kill him. Oh no! Okay. So, I should have realized he was killing everybody in my back. Jesus, Wolverine. People say triple killing. People say Wolverine needs a buff. Crazy.
I'll patch you up.
Lifesaver.
I'll catch you up.
Right here. Remember? When we go down?
Mark and his ox.
Mark, his phone. Damn. Do we have a front line? We got Strange.
Why would I need you?
2 healers.
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge.
Luna, what you doing?
Tending Tyrone here to help.
You're welcome.
My life was in
Destroy these
peril.
oaks as soon as you see them.
Oh. This is hilarious. It's a little raccoon. Little guy.
I'm doing this my way.
Here's an arm. You're ready for action.
There we go. Okay.
This feels empty.
Put a armor pack here. Hulk is hulking out. So this gives the Punisher unlimited ammo while he's in this range.
Someone scratch my back.
There we go.
Keyhole things are dangerous.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
No way, Spidey. No way.
You get away with it. You get away with it. You get away
So Rocket has alternate fire. His primary fire. Oh, got me. His primary fire is just, you know, bullets. Secondary fire shoots his healing orbs. They're pretty strong.
I'm not gonna make it easy.
Let's get out there. And they bounce around, so like I can kind of do like this.
You're welcome.
Trying to heal my homegirl over here.
Doctor Strange is gone? Spider Zero, I'll be your guiding light.
Yeah, let's retreat.
Cosmic
Let's
Yarn
retreat.
Amplifier, ready to be deployed.
Dealt with Moon Knight's Ankh. Here they come.
Alright, my ultimate's ready.
Cosmic Yarn Amplifier, ready to be deployed. Relay
This over
deployed.
here.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Who needs a power up?
Good medicine.
This is real firepower.
Healing them as best as I can. This is what's like so cool, like overall. And, like I don't feel like Rocket is a support, but I don't feel like I'm like on just a healer. And that's all I gotta do. Like I am doing damage. My ability lets me revive people. It's awesome.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Oh man.
These keyhole things are dangerous. Love over here. I returned it
Bro, what are you doing up there? Alright, we're gonna put this here because that's gonna let us bring our teammates back. Need the health out there, but I don't know it's gonna help or not. Whew. Still healing them. Oh God. Wolverine, leave me alone! Whew. So like the mobility in this game is this is not our friend. I thought it was our friend. The mobility in this game is crazy. Like I said, like sometimes it feels like the game is slow, like your characters aren't moving that fast. And other times it feels like, do we still have a Punisher? Oh, we don't. We have a Bucky. Bucky, unlimited ammo, buddy.
This is real firepower.
Nice, we're doing this easy peasy. So this is what I mean. Like the game is just so fun.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the
Oh,
momentum.
it's here.
Just a little pleasure.
Me and my boy Winter Soldier. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Deed for the day.
Nice. Okay. See, like I'm saying, like it doesn't feel like I'm playing like the healer class, you know? There's why people are saying like all this talk about roll queue and stuff. I think it's so stupid. Because for one, what would the roles be? Like 2-2-2? 2 support, 2 healers, and 2 tanks, 2 damage? That doesn't make any sense. Not in this game. In Overwatch, yeah, but everyone in Overwatch is a lot more balanced in a weird way. And here, they aren't as balanced, but not in a bad way. That's that like each tank is not made equal. Each. Oh, she hit me. Dodge out the way. Yeah, how many critical? Critical hit rate, 11%. BRB revivals.
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge.
Get out of here. We're gonna get some revenge.
So close. This is your big chance.
You're welcome.
We got a crazy cast. Oh. Okay, okay.
My my good deed for the day. Relay deployed.
Toss this out here.
It ain't cheap.
Dr. Strange is...
Push. That should bring him back right now. Yes.
Ready for a boost?
Without Spider-Man,
Dr. Strange
That's Liam O'Brien there. You hear that voice anywhere.
From the brink, baby.
us against the world!
This is real firepower.
Back up under their nose.
Hey, Spidey. Me and you up here.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I am strengthened.
Oh, damn. Took me out. All right.
You're welcome. This.
I am trying.
Let's see.
Good thing I was here.
This is probably our last game. Then we're gonna do some Switch
Only 60 seconds left.
Hailspire. Heal our friend.
Again! I unleash Assault's power.
Toss this out here. Just dodging the Wolverine out here. Poor buddy. Like, a lot of the DPS are so strong that just a little bit of heal, especially the team. So, oh, still healing them like crazy.
Seconds.
3-1. Nice. So, like, depending on the team comp, like, our comp here was a lot more about securing kills. Nice. So, how did we do? He the most assists in the match. Oh, nice. 20 assists. Upvote from Ben Jesus. Yeah, I was supporting him like crazy. But yeah, it's just like the game encourages you to work together to make these builds because I can see their highlights, so I can click on him, see how he did during the fight, during the match. Okay, maybe not the best.
Nothing personal.
Okay, maybe not the best look for him. Okay. There's me. Alright, so two of us hand in hand. Oh, headshot there. Alright. Nice. Okay, so we are gonna switch, like I mentioned. Uploads. It's Hailspire. Got some Marvel gaming and God, the game's so addictive. So fun. Alright. Get some Tailspire going. We're gonna be right back in just a minute. I set all that up. So get your water and whatnot. We'll be right back. Alrighty. We've got Pale Spire. Let's just see if this takes. Nope. Okay, let's try. Here we go. Hailspire. We'll continue in the verse here. But we've been sent to the space between the boards. Yes, yes. Okay, so this map I think is one of the most intensive maps. I think I've got that like all set up just because it's so big. Let's put some music on. Apple. A little more. Forlorn Village or Forlorn. Interesting. Night Meadow. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll get Fog out of here for now. Don't want that. So I wanted to just take this map, just look at it real quick, just because kind of to give me some ideas, but also to show just like how different I think the approach when it comes to like playing on maps in this different areas could be. Let's make this. This is a night sky. Frozen. I like the isolated. I always like this look. Something about this, it looks so cool. We'll do this for now. Daytime. Create GM block from settings. We'll get into GM blocks later. That's not actually night. This is night. Okay. Alright, so let's just say I wanted to make it so that and when we get to this place here, you know, our party could arrive at the area. Some of that fog. Oh. Filling some of the streets here. I'm gonna create a GM block right there. So what that basically means is I've done this now. Why? Great. Figure out how to exit. There we go. That mode again. Here we go. So let's say I decide it's daytime, right? And during the day, after a while, like it's just a little too loud. Background. Let's say I make it daytime, and I make it so that there's hardly any fog, and that there's nothing going on there, and our party arrives during the day. So I'm gonna put dudes, features. We'll look at the official library. Humanoids. Let's just get. I guess these are. I want humans, not humanoids, right? Dwarf? Yeah, there's dwarf. Let's just say our party consists of this soldier down here. Like, I love how close you can get to it. I love that you can has the sense of feeling that you are playing with an actual game board. And all these tokens you can make on Hero Forge, and you can upload them. So like people have been making these characters. So I can put here, let's see, Samurai. Guarantee you there's something here. Cyber Samurai. Putting. Yeah. Cyber Samurai's on the field. So this could be our party. And we would start our session essentially saying, you know, the party's arriving in this town. And let's say that this party is been traveling all day. You're getting here just as the sun is setting, and maybe deciding, okay, let's visit this house over here first. A little foggy in this place. Things are a little strange. Aren't there stairs there? That's the thing that's strange. So we say our party heads over to this house. Find the road. And decide our knight will check up on the house. See if anybody's home. It's on the very edge of the town. And then our other friend over here will look around. We watch. These two are gonna approach. They'll knock on the door. Inside, you can see the roof immediately lifts up. We can look around. We can get that over the head view. We can also get an over the shoulder view. And I can populate this room with things. But let's say this is all practice essentially. But what we can do is make it look like someone was in here. Let's get a fridge. I wonder. Is there a way for me to rotate it? Oh, rotate. Okay, wait, well, that might be the wrong. Rotate. Rotate. Okay, so I can rotate that way. I think I can use my move object on plane, move object vertically. Okay, I want to do that. Pick up object. There's a little thing on the bottom there that says rotate prop 90 degrees. Oh, okay. All right, so we'll put this over here. We'll put this sort of dresser here. We'll take this. Can't rotate prop 90 degrees? The heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, I think my button might be going. But anywho, let's say I put this like this, right? Let's see what else can we grab. Dresser, decor, furniture. Let's say they pulled a sofa. Yeah, sofa. And trying to make some kind of barricade against this door. Maybe we should put all this stuff against this door. Oh, undo that. So far, this has been the only problem I've been having with this thing. Just in build mode, I want to close this door. What do I do? Oh, there we go. Right click. Okay, let's find our other character. So let's say instead that this person had it doesn't default to being able to grab things. Why is that? Oh, I have to be in this build mode. Okay. So we can say like as the players kind of have to push their way in here. Find some of the furniture has been moved. I'll have to shove this out of the way, squeeze through to get inside, and interesting. Okay, so I need to toggle build mode. All right, now let's look for signage, technology, medical. This is all cyberpunk, medieval fantasy, grim. Here we go. So we'll put this dead guy over here in this corner. Put somebody kind of lumped over here. And let's lower down the fog a little bit. It's daytime. I can that thing I just did. Let's see. Miscellaneous interior items. So we'll scatter some books over here. Interesting the things about like building a scene, trying to let's also see what community stuff we've got. Slabs, whole slabs, just that's a samurai. Let's look up zombie. Nothing. All right. Cool. Go back over here. Splats. Oh, kind of clicks. Okay, that's interesting. So then, yeah. Let's see. Ladders, food, drink, fences. Why am I missing? Why do I feel like I'm missing, like... Oh, furniture. I already was there. Alright, so now let's put some miscellaneous furniture. It's not a chair. Okay. Let's drop that down there. Finally caved and downloaded Rivals. Oh, it's so good. It has taken like any time I would have normally put into a Marvel Snap though. So, but just the amount of characters and it's just there's also so much detail. I think like I was like, is this gonna be a cash grab? Is this gonna be like you know, yeah, we did a hero shooter, go play it, buy our skins and do this, and I'm sure to an extent it definitely is. But more than that, build mode. More than that, it's there's so much attention to detail. For the characters, the voice lines, the actors, the people they chose to play as the characters, you know, Yuri Lowenthal for Spider-Man, who he's been Spider-Man for like really the past like 5-6 years, and no, just in video games of like the Spider-Man Sony games, but more than that, in other Spider-Man. Well, plenty of voice actors that are famous and popular. Then like going to the characters and seeing like they're choosing characters that are niche, and like they're not afraid to like pick characters that are like that. That's cool because it gives you more characters that you maybe would have never seen. Jeff the Baby Land Shark. Oh man, so good, so good. I can talk about it forever. But, when you go to your characters and see the characters' profiles, they each have like their signatures. That's really cute because like Jeff the Baby Land Sharks is just it's just his little paw prints. That's it. Tony Stark's is what you would imagine Tony Stark's to be. Like each of the characters, like Roots can't spell, so his is just a smiley face. Very cute. But like the bios they have for the characters. But anywho, what was it? So let's say we have our party. I'm in here. I just have to bust open the door a bit, push it to squeeze through, and to be able to get over here. They do. The Night searches inside and sees these bodies. Here. And they say like, hey, there's people dead in here. And again, you can kind of see all of that. There's not a light, so they can turn on their torch. Oh no, these bodies. Then open, look in this room. Hey, what a strange room. Oh, there's books in here. Weird little thing. And while that's happening, the guys out here can see like, hey, the sun is starting to set. There's this weird fog that's starting to come in. I can adjust its intensity. A little lower, a little more intense. And then we recall that marker I put out here. Click on that. And things are instantly in that setting that it was before. And then I can say, getting darker. Naturally fast. All these players in here are reading about some kind of dark ritual. Does it block line of sight for players, or is it like top-down real life where you can see everything? So it is like top-down real life where you can see everything. There are things you can do to help a DM. I mean, for one, just in general, like I would just tell players like, hey, try not to go places like that your character isn't actually going, you know, to go and see in here, because then again, it would be like if we were playing top-down in real life and you were like, I'm gonna lift your papers and go look through your maps. And it's like, okay, you do it. But you always have the option to go just top down like this and kind of stay locked to your character. The DM can do like a turn-based mode, or which can kind of help control like, okay, the players stay around their characters and can kind of snap to them when they go. I believe there's cutscene mode, which is like everything stays frozen. So I can kind of do this if I'm like, hey, you guys are in this scene. There's dialogue. I want you guys like here, and I don't really want you guys like wandering around and stuff like that. I put you here or something. Or if we had like maybe our party. Again, hold on. This thing is kills me. It's too distracting. Let's say we had them like on a road, and we said they were walking along this road. I could have like the scene kind of just be the scene, and just kind of lock it to this. You guys like, yeah, you're walking towards the town, traveling along the road. You know, let's have you guys be like, yeah, we talk. Yeah, this is happening. But if let's say, for example, we wanted to have, so after this moment, our characters know like it's dangerous. Start going this way into the town, getting into the town proper, and as they're doing so, let's just say for whatever reason, I decided this thing here is not there. That'll make in a second. Toggle transparent pickability. Hope that's not what I wanted. It's this, I think. So with this tool, this I can. All right, still figuring this whole thing out. Build light, grid. There's something I can do here. Just forgot how to do it. But basically, I could make this and like this block and make this become invisible. You're doing the same thing over and over again. And that is the definition of insanity. This instead. Let's fix that. This just affects how that is. I can fine tune it. And then there's something I'm supposed to do. Something that makes it no longer visible. Oh, I can also put build light. That's cool. Toggle water build display. Oh. Toggle transparent pickability. All right, so we're going to test this. We're going to exit build mode. Oh, wait a second. It's this thing. That's what's going on here. Edit hide volumes. So this is like the tab is your DM button essentially. So I was still using like the build option. Okay. So obviously not perfect there. Creating that thing. Edit hide volumes. Let's see if I build it out a little bit further. So yeah, like I said, not perfect solution. So this is how you would go about like if you needed to say hide parts of a dungeon or hide areas. But in this case, since this thing isn't working, I would just take these guys off. It's not as big of a deal because these will lift when the players enter it anyways. And at least for the purposes of it being seen, that's where it is. But let's look at our character here. I want to give him player permission to myself. And then I'm going to act as a player. This is my character now. This is exactly how a player would see things. So they were walking down this street. Like, this literally does not exist to them here at all. But if I, so like, let's say I had the players, they were coming down, and I was like, because I'm not a GM. Another thing that's cool too is you can kind of set their stats. You could put here like their HP, something like that, and put it there. You can see the little orb fills up there. You can see other players' stats as well, I think. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm the GM or not. But yeah, so I'm gonna go back to being GM. Let's say I say, like, now that the players are actually over here and there's no shot of them missing it, now I could come over and say toggle visibility. I don't even need to delete it. I can just toggle the visibility. I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened there that caused that kind of glitch. Oh, here we go. But it definitely takes some getting used to. That's for sure. Building. A little finicky. Takes some getting used to. But also, like, I feel like at least the level of, okay, that's fine. The level of difficulty, I guess I'd say, is also like not that high for like what I'm getting out of it, if that makes sense. Like, yes, this, like, you're seeing all this work that it's taking, but also, like, I imported this town. I can edit it now how I want. This is kind of what I meant, where like the players coming down this street here, like this kind of close ground level encounters, and maybe they're coming through here and they hear somebody in this building. They say like, "Oh, come in here. Like, we'll help you. There's zombies out there." And we can come through, we come inside, find there's a bunch of people in here, and hear somebody else upstairs, and they're like, somebody else upstairs is in trouble. So they can come up here, and we could be having this whole encounter over here. Maybe this person runs upstairs, finds there's some kind of evil thing going on here. And you can also add like lights and things like that. Any changes. But anywho, I have my character lower this down to make it a little easier to see the rooftop up here. And like the fact that like me as a DM, this could be happening over here. This character could then notice something in this house that they didn't see before. Come along this way. Come into this house. Have their whole own scenario happening while they're in there. And I always forget I can adjust this thing freely. And while they're doing that, this person's having their own encounter. This person's having their own encounter. And this person's having their own encounter. 3 separate buildings, 3 separate floors. Just like the complexity of things, like the level of the level of difference that can be in let's just say between these 2 buildings. So let's just imagine. So this is the way I was kind of imagining doing things. is we have our party, and they are. I'm imagining like a zombie apocalypse, but like a medieval one. I think I mentioned before I wanted to do this. Um, it is Barovian, not Barovian, Ravenloft campaign setting that was like a town or city that was like constantly under siege of zombies and stuff like that. And kind of wanted this to do something like that, where like maybe our party comes and they've been on the search for supplies and they come to this town and they're like, hey, this town's still standing. Maybe they've got supplies. So they come into this place and they're like, all right, a lot of these look like homes. Maybe we're not going to waste our time. Maybe the characters got distracted by this. And then there's this whole building over here. I'm just going to raise the brightness just for ease of view. But like, again, even though it's nighttime, I can make it so that it looks brighter. And yeah, it can be hopefully this whole thing here. And even if I want to, let's say I do this, just to add to the counter. Here we go. Oh, this is what I think I was looking. Tavern, castle. I want a window. I just want the wall. That's not bad, but I want something. Let's look at the dungeon. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. So, yeah, just like the complexity of things that can occur, the encounter types, the movement that would have to like come into play of characters having to think like creatively when dealing with things on different levels. The ability that this gives me also to change things mid-fight as well. Where like, let's say this character's gets up here and they're like, hey guys, I'm gonna go check out. There's supposed to be supplies up here. It should be safe. I'll go do that while you guys talk to those weirdos. I don't know. And they could come up here and maybe they have a fight up here. Maybe things go bad and you're like, oh no. Things are going rough for me up here. What do? I need to get out of here quickly. Theirs are far away. I've got to go all this way down here. Maybe this character says, screw it. I'm gonna go take my my disintegration ray or something, hit the wall. It can be like, okay, cool. Man, the wall is disintegrated now. That character could then go, okay, great. I'm gonna jump out the window. It's like, all right, cool. Roll, your acrobatics or something. And then it's like, all right, great. I'll roll my acrobatics. 10. Great. Get out of here. The party over there, here's that encounter. They start doing stuff. Or even if it's just a character wanting to say, you know what, while you guys are out there, I'm going to be on this rooftop nearby, and I'm going to be kind of keeping an overwatch. And while this is happening, easily have this character in here, easily have this character in here, gauging their own thing, have this guy up here. Maybe the same thing happens up here. These windows are boarded up. Oh no, we're in danger. Get out of here. And level of control. Maybe coming this way and saying like, I'm gonna burst down this window. I'll say, okay, great. We can maybe not. Let's not remove that. Maybe instead, let's just say you break down this barricade and you manage now to squeeze out of here. It actually will let me. That's fine. This is the only thing I gotta figure out is like how to get. Wait, it's teleport. Click. There we go. Shift click lets you just here there. So we can just say like your character like jumped through the window, came out here. They're on the rooftop now. Like all the stuff of like maybe this guy actually has like a fly ability, and I could say, okay, great, enable flying. and maybe they're activate their fly ability, and they say like, hey, I'll be out here. I can have them fly, be up here, however many feet, have them in the air. 20 feet up, let's say. I mean, like the ease of things that like I'm like the ease that you achieve the cinematic quality without the headache of like, hey, well, I go up this way and that's my movement, and how far is this to this? Okay, that's that far. Different levels that they can be on. But anywho, so this will be like my approach. Basically, the players are coming in through the town, and let's go back to the nighttime again because we're outside. That makes it easier. Like I said, the fact that I can adjust these things, the fact that players have, there's no dark vision. That's the only thing that I've really noticed that like, gotta see how that works in terms of like looking around. I think it's the kind of thing we might just have to like hand wave in terms of players. Like, okay, I'll tell you what you would see in this area that you might not normally be able to see. Because there's not really as much of a need with Roll20 having the dark vision. Since we don't have like the areas blocked off like that. But at the same time, I feel like it's also not as necessary, because a lot of times, because we're dealing with that flatness, a lot of the maps are more spread out. Them being more spread out, let's turn off flying. Them being more spread out means that you know, having distance at huge range matters a lot more. It means that your character being able to see further, means that they have a wider view of the map. But again, more important. But in a situation like this, our party gets to this building. You might recognize this house. Let's say they go inside, right? Like going in here, like what is the distance in here? You know, if we just look at this from top down. So this room is 30 feet across, right? Like, if we're dealing with a little bit more cramped spaces that are more tight and more wound upon, it also lets me design things, which is something that I've always wanted to do. Design things more like a video game map maker. A lot of maps and level design, like think about like Baldur's Gate, think about like really any like Dungeon Delver, or any game that like Dark Souls, Elden Ring. A lot of them like double back on themselves, they layer themselves on top of each other, they aren't as spread out. You know, Baldur's Gate kind of has that same thing. Even if you look at like the goblin that the city, the town that's plagued or whatever, you know, having the cave with the spiders underneath, like that level of verticality, which you could have different maps in Roll20 to accomplish. But having like just things be a little bit more, I don't know, layered, means that I can build things. I can be more focused instead of having to be more spread out. And yeah, so let's say our characters come in here to this building. We have one start climbing up the steps. Each floor could have something different. And maybe there's a door that the party isn't able to open. They move past it and going up the steps. I could, for the purpose of someone who has dark vision, I could increase like the exposure level. Basically say like, hey, like you're seeing things like, you know, brighter and more clearly, if we have to. But again, I don't really feel like it's as necessary, unless it's like I said, like it's a pitch black room and like, okay, great. But even to this, right, like we could have a character say, I want to go What is this? What's supposed to get up there? You can have a character say like, hey, like there's something going on up there, like I can see a balcony, someone's calling. I'm gonna go check out the balcony. You can go and do that. Be out here, seeing the town. Or, and here's the other thing, and this is the thing that I really, really wanted to do. Base defense session. I've played zombie defense games. I've run zombie sessions and zombie campaigns before. They're very fun, but it's very hard to depict like the sense of scale or like kind of like that feeling like of you can do anything you want on the map. You'll see what I mean in a second. Let's just get a bunch of get some of these guys. So in a situation where like got all these zombies, let's say the streets are filled with these guys. Yeah. Completely filled, but like let's say there's all these groups of them roaming through the city. And we have our characters who are in the city looking for supplies, looking for anything they could use. And so maybe we're all running through the city, something happens, and they get alerted. And so all of a sudden, maybe they're in this building and they're like, let's look for supplies in this building. Honestly, I'm building out the plot of this session as I'm talking. This is a lot of how my thought process works. I'm like, what if this happened? What if that happened? Let's say they get into this building. They're like, oh, this building looks like it's got a lot of supplies. It's boarded up. Maybe someone in here holed up and got some supplies. So this player starts exploring. They get up to the balcony. These people continue exploring. Maybe this person finds I'm forgetting to lock this thing. Lock. There we go. So yeah, I can make it so that it doesn't keep appearing there, no matter what. But let's say they come into here, and as they come into here, like the alarm goes off. So this player starts exploring that next floor. And while they're on this floor, let's just say they hear again that same sound from below, like what's going on. Maybe they're up here. They come up here. The person down there is exploring. They find this lab and this thing blows up. And when it blows up, all of a sudden, this person looks out and sees the zombies all looking now in this direction. And so this horde starts to head over here. And this is where I kind of was mentioned, like you get like that sense of like, okay, they're coming. In this scenario, I am assuming we have low level characters who aren't just gonna like teleport away or something, or even we'll see. But in this case, like seeing all these zombies starting to come, this person's like, hey, we've got trouble. We need to figure out what to do. So got this whole building, and we could really have a zombie defense style, like, okay, well, this person's person on the first floor, she's gonna immediately, like, you know, run out, try to get to the doors. There's all these big doors. Make sure that they're all closed. Maybe I'll make it that like they're very big, heavy doors, and like, or like this gate out here. But maybe by the time she gets there, realizes that like they're already at the gate. Now, person on the balcony could decide, I'm going to start opening fire on them. Maybe they've got guns, maybe they've got explosives. Gotta search for the prepper's house, yeah. But then they realize, like, you know, the louder they're being, the more zombies they're attracting. So then the person on the first floor has got to decide, all right, I think got to let's close this first door, close the second door, and maybe try to barricade those off. Meanwhile, the zombies are all making a bunch of noises. This really feels like I'm just sitting around. Okay, and this is what I like about this Tailspire. This really does feel like I'm sitting around on the table playing with my toys and being like, and then these guys, and then this one goes over. Rah. They're all like, let us in. Yeah, that whole aspect, very fun. So then they gotta kind of have to decide, like, okay, what do we do? Is there a back entrance to this place? Around? Something over here. No, it doesn't look like it. But maybe they say, okay, we don't have this. We don't have much choice. We've gotta get out of here. Maybe finding this guy being like, hey, oh man, I'm hurt from that explosion. Maybe finding these supplies. Yeah, there's weapons in here. Let's go look. We don't have time. There's zombies. And then maybe hearing downstairs the door breaking down, and then deciding, okay, what do we do next? Let's open this door. Oh, there's a bed in here. Let's grab the bed. Let's block the stairs. Okay, great. This is the part that I'm saying is like making things really interesting for me, of like so much could happen in just this building, the ease of transitioning between this building. Okay, we need to keep looking for supplies. Let's go. Coming in here, blah blah blah. This is why I love tabletop sim, because it's the same way with board games. Yeah, there's something different about just like that tactileness, that and then I feel like you're moving things around. But I just really like that you have your options here with like the Hero Forge stuff too. But anywho, our zombies break through the first door. They still got the second door to break through. Like, drag all these guys in. No? Squeeze them all in there together. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking, like imagining just this whole town kind of being like, hey, we are looking through this town for supplies, looking for maybe other survivors, maybe other people we can converse with, maybe other people we can ally with, and yeah, going from there. So then this guy's been up here this whole time. He's gonna start running back to his friends and being like, guys, get out of here. Now there's this staircase here. I'm gonna see what that is. There's another staircase up here. So this is this is Barovia, and this is the Death House. Chose it because it's a simple village that I think, like, just looking over it, kind of can be any indiscriminate village, and doesn't necessarily need to be Rod's Barovia, but you will recognize certain things. Hey, Walker, what are you doing? Oh, that's my guy. Like, where'd that guy come? But yeah, if like you're familiar with the map, like the Death House, like I think there's other buildings and things. The church is here. I think this is the one of these buildings over here is the Blood and Wine Tavern. That the church is back here, yeah. So that's kind of my idea. This is kind of like a test of seeing how it would be kind of running, just even theoretically, how it would go. There is like a tool that lets you use D&D Beyond and import things. I don't know what it would import, and I'm honestly not sure what would be necessary, because with the dice, the fact that I can go, 8d6, Okay. So 27 plus 5. Okay, great. 32. Like it just feels so. I can keep grabbing them. Click them. There we go. Can you roll 86 again? Okay, great. 27. Not great rolls. What man? Get an above average one. There we go. So yeah, like that whole aspect, just very cool. Just forget how to delete them. There we go. But that's I think about it. That's pretty much what I wanted to show. What I wanted to kind of experiment with a little bit, seeing how it feel. But I don't really know. Like even in this scenario, I don't know what the players would do. Maybe because it is also one of those things where like, all right, once they start breaking in, you know, maybe they type. And this is where I love that like you can just get like just real, actually creative solutions of just trying to be like, okay, they've broken through the area. They're coming through. They're gonna start searching around. They're gonna start moving in here. God, I love that I can do that. It's collecting tokens so much easier, though separating them a little harder. And I can say like, hey, they're starting to make their way upstairs. That's where the boom was. Maybe on the other floors, the guys are like, hey, we found what we needed to find. Get out of here. Just as they're getting out of here, you know, they can hear the sounds of the zombies below already coming up the steps. And each player, and this is the main thing too, like I would like each player to just kind of be around their general area. But if I wanted to say like everybody, like I want you to see this scene, I could place a marker point and fetch all players. And so all players would be summoned to this location. So I could kind of lock players and say like, hey, you're gonna come over here. Everybody will come to this map and they'll see like what I'm seeing here. I can make, again, place cutscenes, place atmosphere blocks, so that the atmosphere goes to a certain area. So then I can make it so that once we come inside, once we're inside, the exposure is like way higher. And I click. And it's not going to actually come into effect. You see it hasn't come into effect. So I click apply. I can make it so that like, you know, when the players are like, I'm like, all right, you guys are inside. It's dark. You're seeing zombies come through here up the steps. They're like, oh no, zombies are coming. And they're like, wait, is there anyone behind them? Can't really see. Yeah, I have dark vision. Then I'm like, oh, okay, you're right. Here you go. Now I can see better. And I can go back again and be like, oh, okay, so then that's what you guys see. They're heading up the steps. They run up the steps. Dude, what are we doing? No, let's go out the back. Maybe they just decide we're gonna go out the back because there's another balcony back here. And from this balcony and the bed that's here, they grab the blankets and they rush out the back, lie down to the bottom, try to climb the fence and slink out into the shadows, hoping that the rest of the zombies out here can move inside. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But then, like, again, like, it's just like the ease in which we can just roll out. Like, in order to accomplish this same thing, I would need a city map, which would just give you guys a general area of where you guys were at on map. I would need the map with this floor. I would either need to have each floor on one big map that I could split up in separately, or I would have to have all 3 floors be 3 different maps. That would be I would have to swap and put each player onto each map that I would have to block off for lighting, each map that I would have to keep track of who was where, who was doing what. If there was initiative that needed to be rolled, it can't be tracked along each of the maps. If there was any kind of any kind of really complications, I wouldn't really be able to do anything. Or if the situation where a player was like, I'm gonna go from here to this level really quickly, and it's like, okay, great, let me grab you. Take you to the thing, put you over there. Okay, great. I'm gonna do that. All right, cool. Like it would take so much time for them to for the same effect. And that's really the main thing that I'm like. Oh, anywho. Where is this? Alright, if there is like a hidden there here. I think it's just meant to be hidden. So this is one of those things where like I was mentioning like you might have your DM eye tool. There we go. So just like that, they would no longer see that a hidden staircase. So players might come in here and be like, "What do we do? We're stuck. They're on the balcony. Maybe the zombies are getting up the steps, and maybe they block them off, and they can't get. They can't. They can no longer get back out there. So they're like, "Oh, we're screwed. We either go out the front, then maybe they search and they find, hey, there's something here. Look behind this wall." Then I can say, "Oh, that's not good. What was it? There we go. Edit hide volumes. Just delete it. Oh, delete. Okay. Pretty sure screwed up somehow. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Because this thing is not visible. But anywho. Then they can say, alright, let's get out of here. I'm up to the top. Whole new floor is here. Meanwhile, that person's having this thing out here. Maybe they're wondering, like, again, thanks to the possibilities. I don't feel like I'm just playing with my toys right now. But mainly the ease of everything is what I'm so interested in. The ease of being able to capture like the scale, the distance. For you to say like, hey, you're starting to put distance between you and your friends. You can really see that up there. Okay, great. Losing distance. There's zombies over there in that direction. Where's the party? Cinematicness of it. Yeah, I'm really falling in love with this thing. But this takes some time getting used to the controls and getting used to the way moving around. But even then, like this is so effective at getting you places that I could literally be like, damn, I'm here. I can lower down the fog again. And then like how different it can look. This is the Blood and the Vine Tavern? Might be. I haven't seen that map in a while. No, but isn't it next to what's his name's map? Anyhow. Go back to silence. Default sky. Make it daytime. And no fog. And again, just seeing like this town, it looks pretty different. Of course, if you get close up to it again and you start to look and you see like, oh, this is still a kind of boarded up zombie town, cool. But also, like if I was to just say like, put you guys on a map, be like, hey, you guys see church? Yeah. It's fun. But anyhow, that's gonna be it for me. Thinking this is gonna be what I use for the zombie thing, just because like I said, that makes it easy. Really just wanted to think about the ideas. The alternative, I'm gonna create a new board for this one. Now I said I was gonna be done, but there's one more thing. The alternative was this. Yeah, we'll do this in Albion. Always love seeing that work on. Hilarious how it falls in. But again, I could just very easily have fog, atmosphere fog. We could do like a what's this called? What that game that just came out? Silent Hill, right? That game just come out. Well, the remake, I guess, just come out. With the car. Yes. Whoa. Okay. Now that is cool. Some kind of shadow world darkness. um but anywho, even just for the scenes, right? Like just setting up that okay, you guys have to go a few blocks. There's a few apartments that are along the way. And there's a building you guys are trying to get to here. Let's put like some weird like Gothic building. And another New York style building. So in this scenario, turn off that darkness. Oh, fog multiplier. Sun. So even just like that, something as simple as you guys starting here, like something more modern. This is what I'm thinking. But yeah, even having like this and bam, or what have we got? Our cyberpunk guys. Three. So there's these four dudes, and it's like, hey, this is the place you guys have been staying at for the past few days since the zombie apocalypse occurred. You guys need to get from here or to this building. And that's fine. Except, let's just say, for example, that the streets are full of zombies. So, which I could just start doing. But yeah, I don't need to make a whole big board or a whole big city. I can just make some buildings all nearby, and then okay, great. Our party starts from here. First building you guys come across, we can see what's going on. Maybe you guys decide to stop in this building and look for supplies in here. Oh, awesome. And getting closer, seeing this kind of garage place, maybe finding some vehicles, seeing there's people in the back. And like this is the thing, like this level of like this person came in through here, walked down through here, came out the other side. That kind of stuff I just find rude. But yeah, that's I think that's it. So I was thinking either the Barovia thing or like I mentioned, something a little more modern. Because of the ease at which we can just be like, okay, yeah, you get into the hospital building around. But anywho, Ghost Spire's been a lot of fun. a lot of fun learning everything. Again, it's one of those things where it's like the more you use it, the more it's gonna be more intuitive. But it's got all these little things, and the community is very well supported. And the fact that like I was thinking about it, I think I mentioned this the other day, but like I've been a pro Roll20 member for like I've been 8 years now, and I think of like the amount that I've paid towards that over those years, and it's been great. I've gotten nice my use out of Roll20. It's been awesome, but it's cost me way more than the uh Tailspire, you know, uh purchase. So that is one thing that I was like, I've been interesting to see that like they only charge you the upfront cost, but they have continued to do release after release and update after update. The game is still not considered fully released. So even with all of the new stuff that they're making for it, so I'm exciting to see like a company and a product that is like, well, I only have to pay once and you'll support it for a long time. That's great, and it's a very well executed product. Because this is the other thing too. I would, well, at least for as far as I could see, looking at my system and looking at things running. In order to run here, I would just need this. If I can find a way to upload music, I'll do it. But if not, I can't. Then we have Discord. Discord I can put tracks into, and we can also individually control the volume there. So that can kind of solve that problem. But otherwise, like this system is not that intense. As long as it's like if I'm doing stuff like this, which again, even this feels like very complex. But as long as I'm doing stuff like this and even that town, Barovia, it's not like a very intensive program. Unless I start doing crazy things. Like making a whole city full of buildings like this, like 50 or 60 of them. Then it starts to start slowing down a lot. But for little stuff like this, if I make a board, like if I just keep making different boards, the same way I do maps, um, then we can continue having things uh, like even this. Like, look at how much it's generating here. Crazy. But all right. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for watching. Gonna be it for me today. Catch you in the next one. Bye.